Hey guys, Dastro here. I am here with Luton for round 3 of the LevelBF 5v5 Barebones Invitational, a cash tournament. This is the winner's bracket, round 3, Team WebSPELL versus those guys on this map, Grand Bazaar. And we are going live, I do believe. I think it is because it says match round live by the admin, and so we will be seeing TG on RU side. We'll have US on
WebSPELL.
WebSPELL. We are just delay spawning until they start moving around. Just one moment. And when they start moving around, we will spawn back in. All right, let's spawn in and let's get into position so we can begin this hopefully amazing round.
It should be a good round. TG have played an excellent round before now, and WebSPELL you've seen, Duskray.
Indeed. All right, here we go.
Right.
So we have on RU side, TG is pushing 1 on street. Lots of nades.
Ah, that was a very clever move there on A.
Yes.
WebSPELL Stealer. I could not see him. He was so well concealed, but they only had one guy on it.
Yes, WebSPELL looks like is taking back Bravo. They are already pushing 2 guys directly into Charlie.
Yeah.
And
They did. Stealer managed to defend A there. They already pushed down there.
One on bomb, one on corner.
They're making a move around.
yes, Charlie is where all the action is taking place. 1 on Butcher.
Ooh.
WebSPELL has already taken Charlie and graded out. WebSPELL Chaos gets a double.
WebSPELL Stealer got taken down, and there are now 2 guys flanking far round to pick up A, and they're very, very close by. Now, can Stealer? He's prepared. They don't know he's there. Oh, he's going to get caught out here. Got a bit of action at A. 3 on 1.
Stealer takes out 1, but he goes down. You can't take out that many guys.
Nope. And now A is open, but we got backup coming in here.
Yes, we can see that WebSPELL is pushing from Charlie through Bravo.
Takes out 1.
They're hurting.
Left side.
And the 2 guys here, Steeler and Sousa, picking up A.
They are taking it back. Maybe this
They've
was
got it.
all a feign so that TG can get back their gimme, get back Charlie.
Yep, TG getting caught out again at the bottom there by A. On the lane to B, it's clear. TG not looking in the best TG not looking in the best position right now.
No, it doesn't seem like that. They are getting Charlie back. They do get it back, but they're taking a lot of deaths. Wreck with a double kill.
Yep, and Steeler has moved up now to the main road. Main road looking in on Charlie. They've cleared it up as well and retaken it.
I like that side street push. Steeler holding that lane down.
Not hanging around.
No, he's moving around. He's taking shots from the RU side main base. This is not looking good for TG. It's 245 to 199.
Yeah, they're pushing up, but they need to make a fast move here. With only 5 players on the ground, they're going to have a hard time, having enough resources to move up to one of those other bases right now.
Yes. Right now, TG jumped from 3-story onto the MCOM area, fighting it out. TG drop does take out 3 of their players on this Butcher building.
One dead at Butcher, there's 2 down.
Taking out another one. That is a few WebSPELL players down. They're going to get Charlie back, but they've lost a lot of tickets.
They should be sending one other guy flanking right now, It's the time to do it.
It is, and one of them, they are doing just that on highway side, moving 1 from Ghetto along a highway to Alpha. This is China Rep.
But with only 1 base left, they're in a difficult position now. As soon as they move people forward, you're going to have those WebSPELL guys going to maybe make the push. And you got Steeler here up on the other road. Is he going to make a move forward? He's holding the line right now. Oh, we got a bit of contact here.
Oh no, China Rep taking damage. He is hugging these barricades. But there is one WebSPELL player on top of the bridge.
Dealer and a TG player here, head glitching each other on the other side of C.
Oh no, Zorro TK's his buddy with a grenade.
Oh no.
What happened? We have
I've got a little one-on-one standoff going on here.
on
Up the
side
other-
street.
Up on the other highway. Yeah, the side road here. They can't get each other.
They can't. We have a 3-on-3 fight. Oh, but all three go down. All three TG guys go down. WebSPELL now being very aggressive, pushing on Banana and C Arches and a Charlie.
I'm still staying on this side road here. There's only one guy. Oh,
But he's going to get flanked
he's
eventually.
getting flanked
Here
out.
it
Two guys
comes.
flanking. He's making
Oh,
an aggressive push.
no! Chaos and
Steeler takes
Steeler.
out Phantom.
Haha.
You see. That's what happens when you wait too long, you know.
Yes.
So, TG in an unfortunate position right now. Again, this is the trouble with only 5v5. And not only that, guys, don't forget this is Barebones. So, these guys don't have the same kit and, you know, resources that you would have on a normal game.
Yes. Trying to spice it up a bit. They are trying to get back Charlie.
Oh.
They're slowly getting it back. It's going in their favor. Oh, not.
Steeler.
I spoke too soon.
Steeler having a great game right now.
What's Steeler doing? Steeler. 6-3. Chaos 16-3. Goodness gracious.
Steeler, you know, he's down there on 6-3. Technically, he's at the bottom, but I gotta say, so far I've been watching him through this game. He's been the most disciplined player, and in the most important positions as well.
Yes, you are right. He is playing the defensive player, watching his lanes diligently. It may not be the sexiest, but
What? Yeah, you know.
holding those lanes are important.
He managed to solo pretty much defend A, and he had a little bit of help there. And he was also covering, like I say, that side road. Didn't push down to C, didn't get too aggressive. You know, he stayed very, very disciplined, just held the line.
Yes. Going around, seeing what TG's doing. They're thinking about pushing highway, maybe, but they're taking some damage. There is still WebSPELL players on Charlie. Are they also getting flanked on highway side? Yeah, they are.
No, I think we don't. Let me just see.
I love this little peek. Look at this little peek. He's using the little,
One.
and that great.
He's stuck in that corner right there.
Down.
Nice, thank you.
Bananas
I'm gonna
clear.
go up highway.
But he goes down.
Yeah,
He's
bananas
down.
clear.
They are moving up on the highway.
They
Oh,
are.
yep, they're moving. We've got two guys coming this way now. Three even, maybe.
My kitchen newspaper.
And at the same time, they have two guys on Bravo pushing up. One goes down, one on the rugs. Here it comes. Whoa, China Rep takes him out. Actually, no, one of his buddies took him out. Phantom was not.
One on the highway. He does not see. Oh dear. Yes. Solskjaer did not drop. Didn't see him there, and he picked him off at A. They made it push up on the highway, but it wasn't enough. They got outplayed there.
Oh,
Solskjaer.
goodness. It's John.
Webspells.
Takes out the last one on Bravo. They're now pushing back on Charlie.
They're going down. Only is that Wreck? Wreck's last man on C. Oh, we got another two coming in though. So nearly 130 tickets down now for TG. Can they come back from this, Dasco?
No, I don't think they can.
Don't know.
This is going to be real hard for TG there.
This is the trouble always when you play these three-base conquest maps, especially on the kind of linear maps like these, is that once you get into a one-base situation where you're trying to recap, as soon as you make a move anywhere, they can counter it, and it becomes a very difficult game to play.
Some may think I'm a bit too pessimistic about this situation, but I will tell you guys that there has not been one instance in which TG has held, even tried to hold 2 points, and in this respect, they're barely surviving on holding one.
Well, not only that, but I mean, you look at the kind of layout of the map right here. They've got no vehicles, so they can't make fast flanks.
No.
So, you know, they're reliant on just the standard move just to run, and it takes a long time to run base to base. And so, for that reason, it makes it very easy for WebSPELL to counter them. Like I say, it's a difficult position for them.
Yes. There's only 2 TG guys still up in Butcher. They are now triple capped.
There we go. Yeah. This round is going down faster and faster. 70 tickets on the TG team. But interesting, we'll see what happens next time. See how they play it out on the other side.
Yes. A big fight. But here come the
It's a big
pistols.
fight. Oh,
WebSPELL
dear.
prevails, 228 to 66.
What do you think they need to do, Dasko, next round? What are you going to want to see?
I would love them to be able to push all their dudes into Bravo. If they were to do that, then they can once they ever get a hold, they may be able to do something. But I felt like they were not winning their fights, and maybe it requires additional player onto Bravo. Now, some people say, well, wait a minute. They're not going to be using their flanking moves at all. Oh, at the same time, I spoke too soon. TG has now spawned on Alpha and is taking it back. They somehow were able to flank around and get out of this.
I know, they are. They're back around. But isn't it interesting how this always happens at the end of games? Like, every game you play, this always happens. And it's like...
Wow, what a fight on Alpha.
Yeah, Steeler. Oh, come on, Steeler. He's been doing so good this
Oh,
round.
they're still up.
Oh, he's got his teammate reinforced.
Oh, but there's another one.
Another spawn.
Wow.
It's revived as well. And Steeler's back.
Wow,
up as
here's
well.
one
Steeler
more.
off the flank. They're down on the pistols. Oh, man.
Oh,
they
Sealer
killed
goes
it.
down.
Good job.
TG wins that fight.
Good job, guys.
That was good. I like that.
And they're capping up. Oh, well, no, B's in contention.
B is in contention, but it is slowly going down
got it
for
locked down.
US side.
I wonder how much difficulty having a Barebones setup really makes in these kind of situations, you know, because, like you say, TG had a few difficult times, but I don't think they played bad. You know, they definitely held their own. I
TG
mean,
is
we
going to
just
be
see
doing
by
a
the end
back flank on Bravo. I like this a lot.
there. Yeah,
Phantom takes out
there we
one,
go.
but here comes the second one. Phantom does go down, but TG now pushes aggressively through the front. They do get it
They
back.
cleared it.
Perhaps I spoke too soon. Perhaps my pessimism was unwarranted, because they have now gotten their legs back on, and they're now
Yeah.
getting points.
Good to see that they're sending a couple of guys back to Alpha here. Reinforce that because they know they got people coming in on it. They got 3 WebSPELL guys coming back in on Alpha. Can they defend it with only 2 players?
We will see. WebSPELL pushing back on Bravo.
A bit of crossfire there coming from the highway. I'm not sure if they have cleared this, but they are starting to cap it.
WebSPELL is slowly taking back on Alpha.
I think they have cleared the base at this point. 2 on it. They're shooting back up the lane to Bravo, but they've all but taken it back.
I repeat, the objective has been
204 to 47.
But you know, guys, it's really good. If you look at this round, you see how the dynamic changes when you're down with just 5 players. This map is notorious, but it's super intense cluster fighting. But you see how much more tactical it becomes when you're down with the 5v5s.
Oh, yes.
He's pushing me.
And again, just to mention Battlefield 4, it's going to be very interesting, some of the new 5v5 game modes they have coming in there. And, you know...
Oh, watch out. Sulash is still fighting it up, but he goes down.
Well, they've cleared Bravo, they're capping it back.
we have neutralized the objective.
WebSPELL is going to be able to get back Charlie.
Where are TG? I don't see them.
Looking back, I don't see them anywhere.
Oh, they're coming in from the front of Charlie here, crossing
are.
over. Towards the Butchers and side road.
They are, but WebSPELL is on the burn, burning Charlie
Yes,
back.
yes, yes.
It's almost burnt out. They see one on Ghetto, one on 3-story. He's jumping down. Enemy takes out one. There's 2 up there.
There's 2 up there. Yeah.
Chaos. No. It's John gets 1, but he goes down. There's a revive, and they're able to clear it out.
Lots of crossfire there.
Score right
yeah,
now,
there we go.
198 to 29.
Yeah, rounding up this round, I think.
The enemy now holds all the objectives. I repeat, the enemy is in control of all the objectives. Get your
Not making a little bit of a flank here on the other side.
Yes, TG still fighting on Charlie, but they got aggressively now. The tickets are burning quickly, and they are getting pinched. Oh, I like Drop though. Drop jumping down and
Yeah.
killing Sulash.
Yes, is it Sulash or Sulash?
I'm saying Sulash because I liked saying
I'll
it.
say that. Okay, I'll say that.
I think it's salsa.
Yeah, salsa. Sulash sounds good.
Like goulash.
There we go. So, interesting.
All right, that's
to see
it.
Yep, that's it. End of the round.
Guys, final score 194-0. WebSPELL over TG. On the US side, we'll be switching rounds. And we'll be playing on different sides and seeing something a bit different, hopefully, for round 2. In the meantime, let's go into a little map review of what Bazaar is all about. Bazaar has 3 main flags, as you guys know, and 2 main flanks, side street and highway. Here's B flag, side street being one of them, highway being the other flank position, A flag being the other one of the 3 caps, US spawn, of course. And within this, we have a number of flanks that are accessible through both highway and side street that lead to essentially between these three points. So you have Ghetto, which is going from highway to the an entrance between Alpha and Bravo, or excuse me, Charlie and Bravo. Whereas you also have Posters, which is going from side street all the way to the area between Alpha and Bravo. It's a really, it looks like a linear map, but you can have flanks, as we saw TG getting a flank on the Alpha point at the end of that map. Going from Charlie and going around side street, I think they went through Posters, through Arches to get Alpha. What else did you see, Luden, in this exciting match?
Well, as I say, I think the WebSPELL guys had good control of the map, and they were in the right places at the right time. They understood where to move around and flank, and particularly Steeler, like I said, he was the real, for me, a real great player in that round. A lot of discipline, which is so important with these kind of maps. But again, like we talked about in one of the first rounds, we saw really kind of feeding each other's information and moving around, being in the right place, right time. So TG, they're going to need to make more of an aggressive push this round to break through that, because WebSPELL, they've really got themselves split out, well distributed around the map. So they're really going to need to kind of get out of there.
Indeed. We are now loading back in on the server. Let's find some dudes. I am playing on US side, following TG. They are sending 1 on Alpha and using that yellow dumps to watch on side street.
Got two. Let's go.
Phantom, gets a great double kill using rubble. This is a huge deal to get Bravo.
We got 2 coming in, 2 WebSPELL round on A already.
Oh, yes.
Making a big smoke attack on Alpha.
Here it comes. Enemy gets 1. There's 1 left. The last one runs to hide. And 2 spawn in.
Dude.
They knew that if they couldn't get Bravo, they could always back rage on Alpha, which is what they're doing.
Yep, we've got Psycho, and it's John here. He's only got 1 to beat. Can he get him?
Enemy gets 1. Enemy gets 2. Oh, my goodness. That's it.
See the flank.
They clear it out. It's cleared.
They did not. You see now, WebSPELL could have handled that better. They had everybody facing the same direction, and they got flanked out. They did not expect that extra TG guy to come in there.
Yes. All clear on Alpha. All clear on Bravo. TG is starting to contest Charlie, or near it. Oh, but there's a jump, and he gets knocked down.
But they're backing on this lane here. WebSPELL sending a lot of people the same route.
Yes.
And they've got everyone. Now look at this. TG making a move onto Charlie now. 2 players coming in here. Look, WebSPELL, they're capping up B, but C is going down now. Are they sending players back? No.
Yes, I like these rubble shots. I like these rubble shots a lot.
Now WebSPELL, they're contesting B. They're sending 1 guy around to Alpha.
They have 2 on rugs on Bravo. But you are right. TG has contested Charlie.
We got Shushla.
Sulash.
Onto A.
Sulash, or otherwise known as Salsa, as in salsa.
Objective has been taken.
Salsa.
He's coming around onto A. He's got 1 guy to beat.
Or
But he's
salsa.
just thrown down here right now. He's not quite sure what he's doing here.
Drop takes out Steeler.
Ah, he was waiting for backup. We got 2 WebSPELL. He was waiting for a backup spawn, and now 2 on A.
This
1
is
to
not
B.
looking good for WebSPELL. We saw such a domination in by WebSPELL in round 1, but it's just the opposite now, guys.
Whoa! An aggressive attack back onto A. See how interesting that the flip side has turned it around.
Well, I have to give it for TG, particularly within Phantom, by using this SMA to get rubble kills, but they do get pushed off of Charlie.
Oh, these 2 guys here.
They also get pushed out of Alpha, almost. I think that's the case, so this run by TG, hey, may be short-lived.
They didn't send. They lost 1 guy on A and sent no one back to retake it. They've just got 3 guys here. It's only Sulash. Did he escape?
Only Salsa.
Did he go down? I think he went down.
They're pushing, they're pushing.
I do not see him. They have retaken A and cleared it.
Yes.
No.
No.
Sulash was hiding, and now he's dead.
And now he's dead. They are taking it back, but they are losing Bravo at the same time.
They did have a respawn on A as well. Who's this player here? Chaos. Chaos respawned. Sulash, Chaos both back up on A. 3 to beat. Or is it 4? 4 to beat.
Wow.
2 to
And here
4.
comes a peek. Oh,
One
Salsa
down.
gets killed by
4
enemy.
1 here. TG need to move out of here fast. They got
do.
their whole team at Alpha. They got their whole team at A.
Chaos and Psycho. Chaos stays up, gets a revive, but there's still 1 more up. More revives. 2-on-2 fight, but they get flanked. They both go down. China Rep with a double.
And look at this. You see, this is, they need to get out of here. They need to move fast and get down to Charlie or something, because at the moment they're all at A, and WebSPELL are going to be moving up, and they are moving up from all directions.
They have to get on this. It's 220 to 206. TG can only lose about 15 more tickets, or it's done.
Okay, Sulash are now moving up. He's covering the highway on the bridge. There's 1 TG guy out there. I
Yes.
think they see one another. Okay, it's a 1-on-1 battle from the bridge to the rubble.
I like
on the
that.
highway.
Now it's 2-on-1. They smoke it preemptively so we can't see anything, but Salsa does still get better position and takes out 1.
Well, Steeler was in the narrow corridors there onto the highway and helped with some flanking fire there, some crossfire.
Guys, that is the end of the round, I believe.
Yes.
There is no way TG could come up from this one. So, with that being said, WebSPELL does pull it off.
Well, they had such a strong first round, it was going to be very hard for TG to get enough of a point lead to come back.
Just 1 tire's a block.
Yes.
Sulash, yeah. Sulash here on a 1-man mission again.
I don't think it is pronounced salsa because it has that H at the
Are
end.
they on B?
That's
Maybe
right,
it's
no, that's what-
maybe it's like a refreshing beverage. Salsa. But that is such a it's such a long word to say
3 down.
for such
Yes.
a salsa.
I've seen players with longer names. Well, TG taking back A. I guess we're going to let this one play out and see how well they can control, just see who's the victor of this round.
I like Phantom's small shots. I like that. I think he had such a critical role in them getting the double cap off the start with an amazing double rubble kill.
Double rubble kill. And it's all on B.
More
Now
rebels.
the RPGs, huh? Now, even though this is a bare bones round, they are allowed to use the RPGs, aren't they?
Yes. China Rep takes out 1.
Bit of a standoff here. 2-on-2, I think.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What am I looking at this right? Oh, I am looking at this right.
We got. I'm at B right now, and I've got a
And they're
2-on-2
losing.
standoff.
They're losing Alpha as well. We have one WebSPELL player on the truck. Sees one. Or was it Solsa? Oh yeah, Solsa takes out Phantom. Solsa takes out Phantom.
Yeah, he's really liking the A. He keeps using that same highway route.
Yes.
A got me. Big spawn's the last one.
And I think, like I've said many times before, this is another thing that's so important in games is, you know, when you see an enemy pull off the same maneuver a few times, you've got to take note of that.
Oh, I think we got a glitch with this guy. He's running around. His lifeless body is moving around. That's Battlefield sometimes, but he goes down, I think.
Well, with B going down and the other base is cleared,
It's going to be tough.
Positive. Yeah, it's not looking positive for TG.
No. Where are the TG dudes? Looking at the map, we have one. Is that... Where is this guy? He's dead. Where are the other TG dudes? They're at their base.
Yep, they've been pushed right back. They're
Oh,
coming up
that
on the
is
bridge.
not a
They've got
good position to be in.
They've got 2-3 guys here. Interesting, you know, they started out much stronger in this round, but once it started to unravel, it just all fell apart. Having a hard time moving up here. They've slowed the game down.
Oh, he's so lit. Needed him.
He's in the corner. He's going back.
Got him.
I got one guy in here.
Look at that drop pushing up through Kitchen Alley, also known as Kitchen Cut. He's peeking it. Will he get anything in this?
Dealer going for... Dealer getting a little shot over the wall there to clear A.
A is being capped by TG with one left.
Oh,
And
there's one guy behind
Steeler
the
goes
yellow
down.
skip here. Yes. There was 2 guys he did not count on, and paid for that.
Yes, came back around with 2 TG players pushing through Kitchen Cut, but they are taking damage. Both go down. They be dead. Here comes more
One on the
Kitchen Cut
highway.
peaks. Oh, Chaos takes out enemy.
Oh, good kill there from Phantom. A little 1v1 on the highway. Managed to get a nice little headshot through there.
Score right now 188 to 133. WebSPELL over TG.
We got one TG player. It's John. He's moving up onto Charlie here. Who's he going to contend with? Got one player here who's aware. Oh, Steeler. Steeler versus It's John on the top end of the highway, going to Charlie. Oh, has he
Sorry,
moved
guys.
around?
Here we go.
Oh, after all of that, he was so careful.
And there's still in there.
Went down through the doors. You still with me there, Dasco? Everything
I
going?
am.
All right. Yes.
I am. Just trying to get a better view. Not seeing a whole lot. TG still holding Alpha. Trying hard to push on a Bravo, but with not much success. Pushing on posters.
Yeah, their game's slowed down a lot now, and
But they did get, I think, 4 kills there. This is their chance to push up on Bravo.
yeah, they're capping it up.
No doubt.
Objective has been neutralized.
And again, sending someone forward here to Charlie, so they're being proactive there.
Good idea.
Again, you need to do this all the time. These games are so fast, so intense. You know, you've got to push, really get on those bases all the time. And
Yes.
if you slow down for even a minute, it can get away from you.
They're about to push you.
1 and 2 and
Okay, WebSPELL coming back onto Bravo, 3-1.
TG did get the cap here, though, so they do have the bleed in their favor, but they are quickly losing it.
Oh dear, losing those mid-range fights there.
Gay spot.
Wow.
Got one.
Solsa and his teammate are pushing up onto Alpha.
There's 3 dead. There's 3 dead.
Yeah, they keep going for that again and again.
It's not a bad position to be in. You know, peeks Bravo to see if he gets any easy kills. Nothing yet.
Well, you know, on Grand Bazaar, it's often the way to go because digging those people out of B can be very, very difficult. It's got quite a nice, you know, capture radius.
It's John is only one that's up, and he gets taken out by drop. WebSPELL will not get Alpha back.
Yep, that's down. But again, you see the distraction of A is often enough to give them a little window onto B, and they're trying to use that.
They are trying to use it right now. We see
And see, there we go. Now they
the
start to
big
cap.
B, the big B push.
You know, these flanking of bases sometimes, when they go to A or Charlie, whether it be a Metro or Grand Bazaar, it can often be just a distraction tool to allow you to cap that middle base. Often you send 1 or 2 players, you know that you're maybe not going to be able to hold on to it.
Phantom tries to finish it up, but you are right,
They cleared it
Luton.
out. There we go. You see, they didn't have enough players because they had to send those guys back to A, and that's how it goes.
Yes. Are they? No, they are. TG is still fighting on Kitchen Cod.
Yeah, and they're back on Charlie. Yep. Okay. I thought. Yeah, I had a feeling this was going to happen. There's got 2 guys round to Charlie from the side road.
Oh no.
I was looking around that way because I had a feeling that they were going to send people. There was nobody on the highway, and I thought, hang on a minute, they're going to be moving around the other way. So they got 2 on Charlie, but yeah,
2 TG
already-
guys on Charlie. It's 85 to 147. WebSPELL over TG, but TG is taking back.
Want me to spawn A or C?
Well, interesting as well. Look how the WebSPELL guys have moved up to A, and again, this can sometimes be a choice to make. Do you send your guys back to defend, or do you push to attack?
Sometimes it's faster to get to the enemy's point. It's better to fight it with an overwhelming advantage at a closer distance than to perhaps get your own point where you know the fight will be up in the air.
Oh, we got 1 WebSPELL guy coming into C. He's 2 to 1, I believe.
There's 1 C market.
WebSPELL is taking Alpha back. How about Charlie? Is Charlie being contested, or
Yes, there's 3 TG versus 1 WebSPELL.
where's
and,
the WebSPELL guy?
He's camped in the boxes just near
There
the
he
flag,
is.
and he's down.
He's dead. Oh,
He managed to conceal himself very well, but he might
he
have.
did. Using his
might have been-
camouflage,
Yeah,
his camo, to the advantage.
might have been more successful if he got on the 3-story, but it was a good try.
It was. WebSPELL takes back Bravo. They have the bleed in their favor once again.
There's some classic B-base combat again right now. Oh, this is intense.
It is
Oh, look at
intense.
this.
Look at all the
Look at
nades. Look at all the destruction.
They want this back.
They do.
Did you
TG
clear it?
He's low pools. He's gonna
trying to clean it up.
Look how look at the strength they had there as a 4-5 man.
Oh yeah.
It's a shame they couldn't pull that earlier. Look at it. They're really.
Oh my God! Look at this fight.
They're
They
angry.
are reviving like crazy. Oh no! Throw some nades.
Well, kitchen out, kitchen.
Oh! I think is that it?
It's double door gameplay.
It
Yeah,
is.
They cleared it. And they're pushing back as well.
It is a revolving door. But
And they
WebSPELL
continue to
gets
push
wiped.
on. Oh, they're getting caught out on this corner here. Now they're going to have problems.
Oh, I like China Rep's push there. That was awesome.
3 to 1. He's got backup. Oh, grenade fest. Oh, come on. Hang in there. Oh, no, he's down.
Hang in there. No, they're all dead. But oh, watch out for
But
those.
A going down. They flanked him. PG is flanked. The guys that just cleared through. Are they aware? It's
Opening
John. He's down.
Opening up. Oh,
Push
Phantom
that's
goes
4-1.
down. 5-man push. More fights.
3 or 4 on B.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, they mistook that. Didn't see him straight away there as he was amongst all the bodies.
all the bodies.
Yeah, you
Not
can
a bad
see him.
idea to use some of those
A little
bodies as
stealth
cover.
tactic. A little stealth tactic.
Yeah, stealth tactic. I like that. Too bad you can't pull any Metal Gear Solid stuff by putting yourself underneath
Yeah.
the cardboard boxes.
Well, there's multiple other games that have that kind of prone sort of look where
Oh, yeah.
you're kind of not too sure what's going on. Is it alive? Is he dead? I think the classic one with that was it Modern Warfare 2? I think where they had that.
It was
The
one
guy-
of them. I don't remember which one it was.
It was
but
if you had stealth and you laid in a certain way, you looked like an inactive player. A little bit hacky for my liking, but anyway, Chaos here, having a little look at C, decided he didn't want it, just moved away.
no, 116 to 43. WebSPELL does win this, but
Oh,
they this is all for pride right now.
actually, an unlucky call there by Chaos. If he'd have stayed on the other route that he was on, he would have had a much better position than he is in now.
China
Nice
Rep
just
with
to
another
escape.
kill. They are pushing Ghetto. Here comes the Ghetto push. Oh, here comes pistol shots, but not enough. China Rep takes out Chaos.
Oh man,
Oh,
in
three-man
trouble now.
push.
yeah, he's in trouble now. It takes out one, and he's. Oh, who is this rock here?
Is that it? I think
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
clear now. Draw
What a-
too much attention to himself there.
Yes.
So, coming to the last 30 tickets. Oh, one-on-one. Shush that. The pistol
Wow.
fight. Oh my god. What a
Salsa takes him out. MP443. He does an LMAO. He thought that was funny.
Far box.
Don't worry about my res.
That was good stuff. TG holding on to Bravo just fine. What about Alpha?
Yeah, what's going on there?
Alpha has 2 TG players on yellow dumps. They've taken it back. I only see 1 WebSPELL player. Chaos taking out 1. Here comes the second. Nothing. He's running away like crazy. Oh, not enough. 4 TG spawn on him to take out Alpha.
Go, go, go.
We have taken the objective.
Yep, it is cleared, and they're making a fast push back towards Bravo, but WebSPELL flanking,
Gotcha.
moving up well as they have been.
They got Charlie.
Guys, kitchen alley.
So,
Okay.
difficult round for TG.
GGs are being had by TG and WebSPELL. That is the end of the round. Final score, 109 to 0. I
Yes,
think that's
indeed.
it, guys. 109 to 0. Oof. Oof.
God.
I was so pessimistic about TG in the first round, but I'll tell you guys that what TG did in round 2 and the first few minutes made me question myself. TG did an amazing job. I'm going to go to the map real quick to show you guys what I'm talking about. TG had 1 guy on Alpha. They had 4 guys pushing up Bravo, but Phantom with the SMA shoots that SMA, bam, hits that rubble and gets a twofer from TG or from WebSPELL. The rest push on up. They win the battle because they are 2 men up compared to WebSPELL's 2. They take it, and they actually bleed out nearly 50 tickets. That was really awesome. And even then when we saw WebSPELL try to use a contingency because they had 1 guy push on A arches via side street, they had 3 guys spawn on them. But you know what? TG was able to hold up on Alpha. They were able to kill all 3 of those guys at bus.
Also a good fight.
It was a good fight. I actually thought TG could have had an opportunity to hold it there if they would be able to get a triple cap, and they got real close to it too.
I thought they did have an opportunity there to pull it back, and it's a shame that it didn't kind of go that way a little bit more. But they gave a big effort, you know, and it was great to see that they turned it around, like you say, more in the second half. They had a possibility, but just didn't go their way. And WebSPELL had a strong game throughout, really good flanking, really excellent teamwork, pushing to where they needed to be. So excellent work by WebSPELL all around.
Yes, a very excellent match. Going down, I'm going to go to the bracket real quick. The final score there, what was the final score for round 2? I forget.
109, 103?
109, so that means that WebSPELL wins over TG by 312 tickets total. And we will, let's go to the bracket real quick and take a look at where we are right now. Give it a refresh.
Yeah.
And
confirm that, 109.
Yes, 109. So here we are, guys. WebSPELL moves forward to the semifinals, whereas those guys will move down to the losers bracket, and they will play the winner of Rec Gaming versus Fox Esports. In this, we also have another match being played right now, Exertus versus Dynasty Gaming. The winner of that will play against WebSPELL, and the loser will play against the winner of Nexo Gaming and Nexus. Nexo Gaming and Nexus Gaming. Boy, that's confusing, but it's all right. The fourth round here, going to the schedule, the fourth round here is Sane Crossing. Will be started in about just a few minutes. In the meantime, though, Luton, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter and YouTube, Luton09 for both. So just type that in. It's Luton09 for both of those. You'll be able to find me on Twitter and YouTube.
Great. And then I'm Dasgro. You can find me on youtube.com/Dasgro. Actually, everywhere on Facebook, on Twitch, on Twitter, you can find me. Just Dasgro. It's that simple.
Just look and they'll find you.
Yes, and again, I want to thank LevelBF.com for organizing this event and Inner Reality Servers for sponsoring us with all of these fantastic servers that haven't crashed and haven't had any issues. So that's really cool. And with all that being said, let's go to a quick commercial break before we go to the semifinals. That on highway side, moving one from ghetto along a highway to alpha. This is China Rep.
Objective secure.
But with only one base left, they're in a difficult position now. As soon as they move people forward, you're going to have those WebSPELL guys going to maybe make the push. And you got Steeler here up on the other road. Is he going to make a move forward? He's holding the line right now. Oh, we got a bit of contact here.
Oh no, China Rep taking damage. He is hugging these barricades, but there is one WebSPELL player on top of the bridge.
Dealer and a TG player here, head glitching each other on the other side of C.
Oh no, Zorro TK's his buddy with a grenade.
Oh no.
What happened? We have
I've got a little one-on-one standoff going on here.
on
Up
side
the,
street.
Up on the other highway. Yeah, the side road here. They can't get each other.
They can't. We have a 3-on-3 fight. Oh, but all three go down. All three TG guys go down. WebSPELL now being very aggressive, pushing on Banana and C Arches and Charlie.
I'm still staying on this side road here. There's only one guy. Oh,
But he's going to get flanked
he's
eventually.
getting flanked
Here
out.
it
Two guys
comes.
flanking. Bottom there by A. On the lane to B. It's clear. TG not looking in the best TG not looking in the best position right now.
No, it doesn't seem like that. They are getting Charlie back. They do get it back, but they're taking a lot of deaths. Wreck with a double kill.
Yep, and Steeler has moved up now to the main road. Main road looking in on Charlie. They've cleared it up as well and retaken it.
I like that side street push. Steeler holding that
He's not
lane
hanging
down.
around. Not hanging around.
No, he's moving around. He's taking shots from the RU side main base. This is not looking good for TG. It's 245 to 199.
Yeah, they're pushing up, but they need to make a fast move here. With only 5 players on the ground, they're going to have a hard time, you know, having enough resources to move up to one of those other bases right now.
Yes. Right now, TG jumped from 3-story onto the MCOM area, fighting it out. TG drop does take out 3 of their players on this Butcher building.
One dead at Butcher, there's 2 down right
Taking out another one. That is a few WebSPELL players down. They're going to get Charlie back, but they've lost a lot of tickets.
They should be sending one other guy flanking right now, you know? It's the time to do it.
It is, and one of them, they are doing just... Hey guys, Dastro here. I am here with Luton for round 3 of the LevelBF 5v5 Barebones Invitational, a cash tournament. This is the winner's bracket, round 3, Team WebSPELL versus those guys on this map, Grand Bazaar. And we are going live, I do believe. I think it is, because it says match round live by the admin, and so we will be seeing TG on RU side. We'll have US on
WebSPELL.
WebSPELL. We are just delay spawning until they start moving around. Just one moment. And when they start moving around, we will spawn back in. All right, let's spawn in and let's get into position so we can begin this hopefully amazing round.
It should be a good round. TG have played an excellent round before now, and WebSPELL you've seen, Duskray.
Indeed. All right, here we go.
Right.
So we have on RU side, TG is pushing 1 on street. Lots of nades.
Has taken the objective.
Ah, that was a very clever move there on A.
Yes.
WebSPELL Stealer. I could not see.
Oh no! Chaos and
Stealer takes
Steeler.
out Phantom. Ah, you see. That's what happens when you wait too long, you know.
Yes.
So TG in an unfortunate position right now. Again, this is the trouble with only 5v5, and not only that, guys. Don't forget this is Barebones, so these guys don't have the same kit and you know, resources that you would have on a normal game.
Yes. Trying to spice it up a bit. They are trying to get back Charlie. They're slowly getting it back. It's going in their favor. Oh, not. I spoke too soon.
Steeler having a great game right now.
What's Steeler doing? Steeler. 6-3. Chaos 16-3. Goodness gracious.
Steeler, you know, he's down there on 6-3. Technically, he's at the bottom, but I gotta say, so far I've been watching him through this game. He's been the most disciplined player, and in the most important positions as well.
Yes, you are right. He is playing the defensive player, watching his lanes diligently. It may not be the sexiest, but
What? Yeah, you know.
holding those lanes are important.
He managed to solo pretty much defend A, and he had a little bit of help there. And he was also covering, like I say, that side road. Didn't push down to C, didn't get too aggressive. You know, he stayed very, very disciplined, just held the line.
Yes. Going...
He was so well concealed, but they only had one guy on it.
Yes, WebSPELL looks like is taking back Bravo. They are already pushing 2 guys directly into Charlie.
They
And
did. Sorry, Steeler managed to defend A there. They already pushed down there.
Spawn on me.
One on bomb, one on corner.
They're making a move around.
yes, Charlie is where all the action is taking place. One on Butcher.
Ooh.
WebSPELL has already taken Charlie and graded out. WebSPELL Chaos gets a double. This is-
WebSPELL Steeler got taken down, and there are now 2 guys flanking far round to pick up A, and they're very, very close by now. Can Steeler? He's prepared. They don't know he's there. Oh, he's going to get caught out here. Got a bit of action at A. 3 on 1.
Steeler takes out one, but he goes down. You can't take out that many guys.
Nope. And now A is open, but we got backup coming in here.
Yes, we can see that WebSPELL is pushing from Charlie through Bravo.
Takes out one.
On yellow brick.
They're hurting.
Left side.
And the 2 guys here, Steeler and Sousa, picking up A.
They are taking it back. Maybe this
They've
was
got it.
all a feign so that TG can get back their gimme, get back Charlie.
Yep, TG getting caught out again at the